Power 96.1, Atlanta's #1 hit music station. You know where we are. You've been watching us all day. Backstage, Atlanta Pride with the one and only G-Flip. How we doing?
I'm good, Ethan. How are you going, mate?
I can't get any better than this. I'm an accent guy, so I mean, I just love people. So Australian accent, we love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, welcome in. Is this your first time in Atlanta? Have you been here before?
I have been here once before supporting an artist called K-Flay.
Hey. Okay, do you remember where you performed at?
Oh no. I can remember what the venue looks like. I can't remember what it was called.
But there wasn't like an old organ in the back behind the stage, right?
No.
Like a tabernacle?
No.
Okay, I was just making sure.
No organ.
Well, we're glad we got you here. Atlanta Pride, big festival we have here. But before we even get into that, you're currently on tour right now.
Yeah, I was in Chicago this morning.
Let's go.
Got a flight here, then flight out tomorrow to Omaha.
All right,
then
to Omaha, let's go.
on to Denver and.
So how's it been going so far? I mean, like, I know a bunch of shows have been sold out. Everybody's going crazy.
Yeah, it's been awesome. It's my very first US headline run.
Oh,
so
let's go. Okay.
I've only ever done like little support slots or Pride shows.
Yeah.
So it's been cool. Yeah, most of it's sold out, which
Let's
is
go.
awesome.
You're all nonchalant about it. It's like, dude, no, that's huge. That's awesome. Congratulations.
Yeah, it's great.
And, all right, so I got to ask then. So obviously being on tour, opening for people versus doing it yourself.
Yeah.
Massive difference? Were you just like, nah, it was all right, it's easy? How'd you feel having to plan the whole thing, being the star of it?
I think the biggest difference is your set time. Because
Oh,
when you're
there you
a
go.
support act, you've only got about half an hour to get it all done. When you're the headline act, like my set goes for an hour and 20 minutes
Let's
now.
go. So, all right, so do you put like a lot of time into that, or you just like whatever I feel?
No, like a lot of time.
Do you like to switch it up? Like from night to night, or you like, no, we're locked in?
No, we pretty much lock it in, but like I do a drum solo, then I have a piano solo moment, then I have a guitar solo moment, then I am running around, then I'm in the audience, so it's
Well, look, I'm
very
glad you brought that
hectic.
up. Like, cause like proper musician playing all these instruments out here, I gotta ask, when you're making music and thinking about that stuff, are you thinking like, maybe if I make it more specific for like a TikTok challenge, is that the way to go? Or are you just like, no, I want this music to sound exactly how I want it to sound? Do you think about social media in your head when you're doing it?
No, I just kind of, I don't know, I grew up, before I was a singer,
Yeah.
I was like a session drummer, and I used to play in wedding bands, and I was a music teacher as well, so
Let's go.
laying down the production and the groove and like all the melody first is where it is at for me.
Love that.
And then yeah, I just released an album called Drummer, so most of the songs have built from the drums up because that's my first instrument. So.
So that was the first, that's where you started it all?
Yeah.
Was it like kind of consecutive, or like you did the drums for a while, then you're like, I'm gonna pick up a guitar and then some piano? Was it all at once, kinda?
I started playing drums when I was 9, then started picking up guitar and piano in my teenage years, but I was always drummer. Like I went to college and studied music, majoring in drums, and then I was touring with bands drumming, and then worked in a drum shop.
So you've done it. Oh, you put in your dues. You've worked it out here.
I was always thought I was going to be a drummer for the rest of my life, and then I started singing, and I always wrote songs since I was 14, and then that became more successful than me drumming for people.
Well, look, we're glad we get to see you here while you're on tour. Now, obviously, Atlanta Pride, huge for the city. Does Pride mean anything specific to you?
I identify as non-binary. I'm queer as well. I've got a wife, so Pride celebrations are very close and dear to my heart. I love the community, and it's a time for us to celebrate, all the hard steps we've come through our whole lives to get to where we are right now, and it's great seeing all the flags out there and everyone celebrating, and seeing some kids out there too is really great.
Well, no, it's good to feel safe. You good to feel like you're able to enjoy the community. And now I gotta ask, have you done an Atlanta Pride before? Like, have you performed?
Never done an Atlanta Pride.
Ooh, have you been to one, like as a fan in the stands?
No, I haven't.
So this
is
is
my second time to Atlanta. I've only ever been here doing that support.
No, I meant in general, like any of the prides, like anywhere.
Oh no, I've been to many.
Okay, there we go. That makes
I
sense.
thought you meant Atlanta.
No.
I've been to so many prides.
Basically, you run Pride at this point.
So many prides.
Gotcha.
Like at least over 15 to 20.
Oh, okay, all right,
definitely
so you know
over
what's
20
up.
prides.
Let's go. All right, well, hey, if you want to be in the Pride Parade tomorrow, you let us know. We got our flow ready to go.
Very cool.
No, I love it. So we're getting the drum session today as well.
Yeah,
right?
I think I'll open it up with a bit of a solo.
So I want you to look right in the camera right there. If for somebody who has never seen you before perform, what can they expect that you're about to get on stage and do? What can you expect from you?
What you can expect from a G-Flip show. A lot of drums.
Yeah.
A lot of cheeky drum solos. I say a lot of Aussie things.
Do you do a shoey? That's Aussie, right?
I've done too many shoeys.
No,
I've
we're
retired.
checking it out today.
I've retired
You're
from
retired from the
shoeys.
Okay.
What else?
High
A
intensity?
a lot of energy. If I'm feeling it, I'll jump in the crowd.
Oh, we getting a stage dive?
Not a stage dive, but I'll get in there and dance with everyone.
Okay. Oh, there we go.
Or a stage dive.
Or a stage dive. If
Depends how I'm feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, do you toss the sticks when you're doing drumming? Is that a possibility I can catch one?
Yeah.
go.
Sometimes we do throw the sticks out.
All right, so heads up, too, if you're coming. Keep an
Yeah.
eye out. You never
Yeah.
know. No, we love it. G-Flip, thank you so much for stopping by for a quick chat. Very excited to see your set.
Awesome. Thanks, mate. It's a
Well,
pleasure
good.
to be here.
Power 96.1, we're backstage, Atlanta Pride.